New link coming up. There it is. There
Copy,
it is.
copy.
YouTube Live.
It's working now.
Now streaming.
Who just did that YouTube live stuff?
I don't know.
That sounded like
I
Dennis Dayton.
said YouTube Live.
Okay, so let's paste that baby.
So let's see. Let's just see if it's live now.
Okay, I got our pictures. You're good to go.
Yeah, I see it. I actually see it now. So
Because it's like still half my head.
we're back in business.
All right.
And business is good. Let me see. There we are.
Yep, we're good.
It is.
Yep.
Oh, it is.
Well, welcome to Sunday Night Show.
Ba-dum-bum.
Going on, man.
Not much.
Not
Same
much.
old, same old. The garden is growing like the devil. Well, I'll tell you, it's
You
got
eating,
all kinds of stuff growing in there.
that you're eating plenty of good veggies.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm
Didn't you,
having some good stir fry.
didn't you say you planted some bok choy?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I didn't plant no bok choy.
You didn't plant no bok choy?
No, planted lettuce and spinach and all that stuff.
Scott, you got any bok choy?
No bok choy out here. It'd burn up so quick. It'd be crazy.
Really?
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, Lisa's got a cucumber and a tomato growing in the hydroponics in the window now.
Ain't that enough?
Yeah, we tried outside and it killed it dead on a mackerel.
If I can get past that blossom rot, I can get a couple tomatoes maybe. Yeah.
Right.
And that's it. Tomatoes.
Oh man, I got everything coming out of my yin yang.
But you see why I don't plant a garden? I can't plant 2 tomato plants if something happened to them. So that's why I won't waste my time planting a garden, because I know half it's going to die. You know? Because I ain't going to want to go out and weed it, first off. You know?
That's why I put black plastic down.
Oh, yeah, that would
Yep.
work. Yeah. I don't know. Not me. I'm not a gardener.
Problem is, after you pull the plant, that's when the weeds come up.
Nope, that's just not me. I can't do it. I just can't. 2 tomato plants is plenty. If we get a couple tomatoes, I'll be happy.
That's pretty much where I'm looking at right
Right.
now.
I mean, I can go down the road to the farmer's market and get some cucumbers and stuff, and I'm happy. Just give me some fresh
I
cucumbers.
went and got some more of my yellow sweet corn I love.
Did you go and get some more?
Oh yeah,
How much did you get? Another dozen?
yeah.
Surprised you didn't get more and freeze it.
I didn't have to travel so far this time because I had it delivered to one of the stands closer to me.
Right.
They have one of those roadside stands, and they have one closer to me, so I didn't have to travel as far this time.
Well, that's
Good
good.
advantage.
That is a heck of an advantage. Dang. So.
I'll tell you what,
Yep.
I can remember back in the day sitting there and after the corn was cooked, cutting it off the cob so we could freeze it in bags.
Right. Yeah. That's what I figure Rich will do. Freeze him a bunch so he has corn throughout the winter. His
Mhm.
favorite corn.
Oh, I'll vacuum seal some. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm just not that into corn. It's okay occasionally, but you know, I
Good in
don't.
the winter.
Yeah,
Creates heat.
I can eat it out of the can.
Oh, gosh.
Ain't nothing like corn on the cob, man.
Oh yeah, I know.
Especially
It's good sometimes, but I can just eat it out of the can and be happy.
I never did like canned vegetables. It's either got to be frozen or it's got to be fresh cut frozen.
I like canned green beans too,
Oh, I can't do it.
but I'd rather have fresh green beans. You know, with some potatoes and a ham hock in there and just cook it all day. Oh yeah.
No, I mean, that's just a choice. I mean, if it come down to where there wasn't nothing left but that, oh yeah, I'd eat it every day. It wouldn't bother me, but
Yeah.
my preference is the other.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess I'd prefer to have fresh too, but it's like, hey, I'll take what I can get.
I'll take what I can get.
Give me some fresh tomatoes and I'm happy. Good enough. That is it. So, man, what? I guess Dennis is on his way home.
That's the story
Yep.
I'm getting.
That story I heard too. He's heading back from Idaho. I wonder if he's a few pounds heavier. I meant
I
gold.
don't know.
Yeah, I forget what state they're in now.
Yeah. No, I meant gold-wise, Rich, if he's a few pounds heavier.
Oh,
He might be a few pounds heavier from all that eating he was doing.
yeah, they were eating out all the time.
Just saying. Yeah, other than that, I hope he's a little bit gold heavier too. We will see
Mhm.
when he gets back. He thought he'd make the show tonight, but that's not happening. He's on the road.
No, he's not going to have connections from going across up there. It's
No.
not. No.
Well, he's probably listening to us, so
Yeah, he probably is.
he
Well,
said he'll listen to us, but he won't be on the show.
I thought I.
Unless he stops somewhere to eat. If he stops, you can get reception. He's good.
He's in the YouTube chat room, but that's probably fading in and out on him if they're driving. You know. I don't know, but he'll probably be. Well, I don't know if he'll make it Wednesday, but he'll be here next Sunday, I'm sure. You know, and he'll tell
Heck, he left this morning, right? Or late this afternoon.
yesterday, I thought.
Well, heck, he should be halfway.
Yeah, but he forgot about the 3-hour time difference too.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why he thought he'd make it in time.
I got you.
Yep. That is it.
He probably won't get home to 10 or 11 tonight, maybe.
Probably. It'll probably be late when he does get home. All right. Mhm.
If they stop somewhere, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Right.
But anyway, I know I'm ready to dig gold.
Razor, hey, Tim, go ahead and announce to everybody basically about the names and all this stuff.
Roger that.
Address.
Okay, well, yes, we did the drawing and we got all the names. I've already sent all the winners an email letting them know. And I told them to send me their addresses. And as quick as I get their addresses, I will forward them to each person that donated the prize. That way they can send that prize to the person that won. So as quick
Did
as
you want to?
quick as
Did you?
what?
Did you want to read the names off or tonight or no?
Yeah, I could do that. But as quick as I get the addresses, I'll send them to you guys and you can take it from there. You guys want me to read the names off?
Yeah, go ahead and read them off, Tim.
I have them right here. All right. So there was 14 different prizes. So 14 different winners.
Woohoo! Yeah, that's great.
The first prize went to Kathy Vila. She won the silver coins and the gold and the treasure box from Bob Vila and the treasure box from Stephen France for the coins. And then the second prize was Matthew Dustin. He won the prize from Y Gold. And then the third prize was actually won by Jaron Wheeler first, and he paid it forward. And then Deb Snyder won it, and that was the sluice from Dwight. The fourth prize, the pay dirt, went to Perry Hirschberger. The fifth prize from Walter Bernoni, the cleanup sluice, went to Nick Gall.
Nick got him one.
Sixth prize went, that was the 2 silver rounds from Orrin Haberman. That went to Alfred Crawford. Then the seventh prize was the silver bar from GPS. That went to James Heller. The eighth prize was the gemstones. That went to Raymond Brown, and that was from John Hunt. Number 9 was the necklace and keychain from Vandal, and that went to Stephen Gessler. The 10th prize was Matthew Dustin again, and he won the gold hog pan. Number 11 was Joe Davis. He won the gold pan from Ray Russo. Number 12 was Jaron Wheeler. He won the Crony Club mug from Rich Cooley.
All right, you're gonna love that. It's a great mug.
Number 13 was Frank Corsa. He won the Amra hat and shirt from you, Swiftwater.
All right.
And number 14 was Matthew Dustin again, who won the $50 gift card from.
Well, congratulations to you.
Matthew won 3 times. That's
Congratulations.
yeah, 3 different times. That's, I mean, geez, he should go buy some lottery tickets. You know what I mean? No doubt a doubt. But yes, so as quick as I get the addresses, I'll send them to you guys. And thanks again. That was awesome. It was fun. And
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for starting that and donated and everything. You know,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
it was great. That was a lot of fun. You know, everybody enjoyed it. And so yes, quick. So be patient, everybody. Get me your addresses. I'll get them to the people, and they'll send them out. And enjoy. And thank you again. So you know what else?
How about them gold
That's
prices?
exactly what I was going to say, Rich.
I know. I was reading your mind.
You want the gold prices? Is that what you're asking?
Let it rip, Tater Chip. Let's hear 'em.
All right, man. I'm telling you guys what, you are going to be what I consider thoroughly impressed. Gold prices as of today was at, oh my goodness, my thing has switched since earlier. Well, it was at 1980 something, but it's trading now again because we're kind of late or the Sunday. So it's trading and it went down to 1977, but it was as high as 1786 is what I seen it before the show started. So anyway, the gold is fluctuating up and down, but hey, it's, or not 17, but 1986. So man, that's close.
Did you say 1986?
Yeah.
1986.
Yes.
That means it's
Like I said,
almost 2,000.
Yeah, almost to 2,000 right now. But like I said, it's trading on the in Australia and the China market and all that. So it's went down to 1977. But it might get pushed back up again tomorrow. But my forecast is maybe 2,000. I think we'll probably hit it.
2000 by the end of August. It'll be 2000.
Be all right, man. This gold season might just come out smelling like a rose, and I hope so.
So if you get your smelling like a rose butt out there and start digging.
You guys, it's still 100 degrees.
Well,
I'm just
dress comfortably. I don't know. Figure something out. Get one of them. Hey, haven't you seen those little portable air conditioners they were advertising on TV? It looks like a mug. You
right.
can put it around your neck. You can dig all day. Come on, get out there, Scott.
Yeah, I'll get out there, but you just hold on. Like I said, I've already been doing test holes. I'm all right.
All right.
Silver price though, oh my goodness, we went down a little bit, but still, if you bought it back when you were at $12, you could have doubled your money. But it's $24.22 today.
Still nice. That's still nice for silver.
Yeah, that's still nice for silver.
I'll take it.
We got platinum coming in at $8.97. That's down a little bit.
Yeah.
Palladium price, we got it coming in at $19.48.
All right.
And rhodium, I got to look that one up.
Did you figure out how to do it this time?
What's that?
Rhodium.
I
Just
know
type
what-
in.
I know
Gotta
what
be
it
at
is
least
already.
8,000. Don't even say 1,200 or 1,300.
Swiftwater rhodium price, Rich. How
Back
much-
in the day, they said it was this price. Hang on a second here.
I already see it what it is, so I already
Okay,
know.
go ahead, do it. Shoot it.
8,900.
8,900.
Yep.
All right.
That's from
What
my
was you gonna say, Scott?
I wasn't. I had something on there that wasn't even close.
2,000.
No, it was. I was just joking. No, I didn't get on this. Like I said, my internet speed's a little bit down here, so I wasn't able to get
okay.
there fast enough.
Michael Shelby always shares it, so it's 89 announced right now.
We're all good.
So booyah.
Booyah.
Booyah. Gold is really looking good. I'm telling you. Man. Amazing. Amazing.
Oh, you want to hear something funny? Lisa kind of scared herself the other day. She took Manny in there and put him down in the bed. She said, "Oh yeah, here he got his own bed," and covered him up. Well, she walked in there like, I don't know, probably 4 hours later, and she had the funniest look on her face, like, "Who in the heck is that?" She goes, "Oh, it's that dang mannequin."
She forgot.
She forgot he was in there. She's like, open the door. She's like, "What?"
That's great though. Scott,
I
can
thought it was funny.
you get a picture, like a couple pictures of you and Manny posing together?
No.
Come on, dude.
Tim, I already know what you want them for, and I'm not doing it.
No, it's not what I want them for. I want to get some like autographed Scott and Manny photos,
Uh-huh.
like 8x10 glossies.
Yeah.
Seriously, because I think we should give them away to people. I'd like to have one hanging on my wall.
Uh-huh. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night.
Oh, seriously, dude, I want one. I want an autographed picture of you and Manny.
I can hear you.
Seriously, I do. I want it on my wall.
I know what you're going to do with them.
I'm gonna put it. I got all my autographed pictures up here on the wall.
Okay, I'll send you one.
All right, thanks. No, seriously, I do want one. I want an 8x10 of like you and Manny, a good good picture and an autographed, and I'm gonna hang it up on my wall.
He ain't going to have legs.
Oh, don't show his legs. Just have your two top halves. It don't matter. I just want it.
Yeah.
Good,
All right.
you guys like, a picture.
Like I said, I'll send you a real picture. I won't send you a digital one.
No, I want a real picture of you guys.
Okay.
Because
I'll have Lisa.
I want to frame it and put it on the wall.
Yeah, I'll have Lisa do that.
Yeah, that would be cool. Because I got some other ones. I got like, the Palm Rankies and Dakota Fred and the Feldman brothers and the Diggers, KG and Ringy. I would like to put yours up there too. Scott and Manny.
Scott and Manny.
Scott and Manny. That'd be cool.
Well, I can't wait to this year because, like I said, I've got at least 3 videos lined up right now in my head, and one of them I want to try to get done in the next 3 days.
Ooh.
So my videos are going to start kicking off because I've been out of the game for almost a year, and you know as well as I do, if you're out of the game long enough, people forget who you are. So
they forget. Yeah.
Yeah. Got to jump back in there, and it kept changed me a little bit. Don't look the same sometimes, but I'll look different later on too. But it's time to get things going and make some videos, man.
Oh, yeah,
some good.
Got to make them remember who you are again.
Yep. I mean, I'm not in Alaska, but hey, I am in Arizona.
It's all that matters. Got to do it. Got to get them videos coming back out. Get them prepped for when you get out there digging again.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys on pre-show.
What?
And everybody out there in Radio Land, if you'd like to hear, it was a cool weekend. Me and Lisa went to a yard sale. Well, it ended up being a yard sale that was like he owned a company, so he had a lot of stuff. I bought a brand new, and I don't know how big the motor is because I haven't took the plastic off of it yet because it's still factory wrapped in plastic. But it's a big 2-inch water pump, and it's got a water pump drum on it. It's about 5 inches thick.
Really?
And I'm like, I wonder if it's got, I don't think it's a power pump. I think it's a trash pump, but it still should pump some water, but it's got its own little roller cart and everything like that. We picked that up for $200.
Dang.
And then I picked up some gas cans for $5 a piece.
Can't beat that because them things are expensive.
I know it. And then what we bought it's more or less like a table saw,
right?
For $50. This guy he was dumping stuff. But man, I was glad because I got that. I'm gonna take some pictures and I'll post them on Gold Prospector Space Radio page and I'll go. But these, I'm gonna take the plastic off this and check it out because I think, judging by the shaft, I should be able to take the pump that's off of it now and put a P180 on the side, and it would be perfect.
Really?
Because it's a good motor. It's got a double exhaust port on the back instead of one, like a Honda. It's got 2 of them. Wow. So I think it's got a little gusto, and maybe, I don't know, maybe the pump works good enough. I might not have to change it, but most trash pumps, they don't have the force they don't have the force I need.
Still, that's a good deal. And it's brand new, you said? Yeah,
it's still like in the plastic, that thick plastic. It's never been used at all. It's still got the, the foot valve on it that goes in the hose but the foot valve, there's no valve in it. It's just the screen. So that's why I'm saying it's a big trash pump.
Gotcha.
But just for the motor will save me $400.
Oh yeah. Can't beat that. Oh, so Josh Book said he'll take an autograph picture too. See, everybody will want one. I was just saying, Scott. You guys should do it. Rich, you should do it. Everybody should do one. And then I can hang them on my wall. Rich, Dennis, Shad, Kathleen, all you guys. You know, I can hang them on the wall. That would be cool. Now, I bet you Rich has got birthdays, don't you, Rich?
Yep, I just refreshed it as soon as you said that.
Singing? Wait, is Scott going to sing? Since
You
Dennis,
want me to?
yeah, somebody's got to sing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, whoever you are. Happy birthday to you and many more.
All right, we have August 2nd, 2020. Starting off with birthdays today is Brian Calhoun, Brian Gentile, Garrett Romaine, James Conover. We have Joe. We have Rod Broom. And then we have tomorrow's birthday. My goodness, a whole bunch of people. We have Farron E. Legrand. We have James Severn. We have John, Kevin, Kodiak Charlie. We have Louis Barone, Lucas, Michael Nadafi. We have Richard Anderson. And we have Tim Grimes, the creator.
Happy day.
Loser.
Profile that Tim Grimes guy.
I don't know who that Tim Grimes guy is.
Let's hear about him.
You want to hear about Tim Grimes?
Yeah, let's hear about him.
Let's see if he filled everything out correctly.
Right, that's true. He probably didn't.
I don't even see anything.
You didn't even put nothing in there.
Left it blank.
Let's see. What type of prospecting do you do? High bank, metal detect, sluice, and dredge. Do you belong to any clubs? GPAA, ATHC, OSPA, Crony Club. What kind of equipment do you use? High banker, sluice fans, metal detector, and a dredge. And then he's the one who created the site. So when is it, Tim?
When is what?
When did you start this thing?
2009.
209.
December. December 2009.
So she's over 10 years.
Wowie.
Is that right, Rich?
I don't know. I didn't look back. I'd take your word for it. I'm going to the main page. I want to hit somebody else here.
Yeah.
As soon as I
Who was the one that had Grizzly in his name?
All right, hold on. Come on. Things slow. Slow. You said look for something with a Grizz in it.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, the Kodiak Charlie.
There you go.
Picture of a grizzly bear. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Kodiak.
Jeez, I can't scroll down here when I started. I think it was 2009, Rich.
Okay, Kodiak Charlie. Just says he's a male, doesn't say where he's from. Type of prospecting do you do? Dredging? Do you belong to any clubs? No. How do you find the site? Doc from Gold Hog.
Oh,
Who
cool.
referred you to the site? Doc from Gold Hog.
Hmm.
What kind of equipment do you use? Home built 4-inch dredge. So he's got a home built 4-inch dredge.
Okay.
Looks like let me view all the comments here. It's like January 11, 2015.
Okay. So a few years.
Yeah, bud.
Dang. So I'm trying to think. So 19, it's just 2004. So 11 years we've been here, huh?
Yeah.
Lots of years. And I see 11 more in our future.
That's
Yeah.
right.
If I live that long. If not, it'll have to keep going anyway. Right?
Yep. Let me see if anybody posted any events. Man, well, that was fun. page keep
I
refreshing.
seen something about Gold Rush. I don't know if anybody shared it though on the site. I seen it on Facebook.
Gold Rush.
Yeah, Gold Rush days.
Oh,
And I
no.
don't see anything in there about it.
Nobody put it on there. I seen it on
The
Facebook.
other event, it just still has the other event, Wasatch Gym Society Gym Mineral and Amp Fossil Show on October 16th, October 18th. And that is at Salt Lake County Equestrian Park and Events Center.
Ah,
I do not see anything in there about Gold Rush days unless somebody posted it alongside.
I seen it on Facebook. Yeah.
What, in the events page?
No, I seen it on Facebook.
Oh, you just seen it on Facebook, huh?
Did the Buckeye chapter post something?
Yeah. Yep. I seen it. Oh, wait a minute. I'm wrong. It was December 30th, 2008 was the first post
That's the wrong one.
on GPS. So I thought it was December 2009. It was 2008. So thank you, Jared.
Well, usually they hold it on Labor Day weekend. Usually it's that Saturday and Sunday. So
Uh,
as far as I know, when I was on Buckeye chapter site, it said it was still on. So
it's on. I seen the post today. It had the dates and everything. So
oh really?
yeah. So I'm gonna say yes. It's a go.
They're going to have it.
They're gonna have it. Everybody can just wear their masks. It's all good. It's still going on. I think it's like the third, fourth, fifth, or fourth, fifth, or
I'm
something.
gonna see if I can pull it up.
I seen it on Facebook earlier.
Well, if everybody's dredging, they'll have a mask.
Right, exactly. Or just
Put a face mask with a snorkel on.
Squircle on.
Squircle. Use your squircle.
That's all you. Everybody should have a.
All right, let's see if it says anything in here.
It should be there, Rich. I seen it today or yesterday. One of the two.
All right. Ohio Gold Rush Days, September 5th and September 6th, starting at 8 a.m. till September 6th, 8 p.m. It is located at the Swank West GPAA Claim in Butler, Ohio.
The Schwank.
Hey, it's a go.
All right, so here we go.
Let's hear it.
See what it says here. Oh my, there's a big list of stuff.
Yeah.
Join the Buckeye chapter to GPAA for our annual Gold Rush Days, held Labor Day weekend at GPAA Swank Claim along the beautiful Clear Fork River near Butler, Ohio. Gold Rush Days are a weekend packed full of gold prospecting, family-oriented events, from comma digs to duck races to metal detecting hunts. There's something for everyone at Gold Rush Days. Free camping for GPAA members, directions to the Swank Claim, and other scheduled events are outlined below. We hope you can join us. If you have any questions, please contact us via private message or email ohiobuckeyegold@gmail.com.
Cool.
Directions to the Gold Rush Days are posted. 2020 Gold Rush Days schedule of events starts on Saturday, September 5th. Starting at 8 o'clock for their flag raising and the Pledge of Allegiance. Go to 8:30 for volunteer meeting at the pavilion. Then from 9 to 11 is the adult common dig, which is 14 years and up.
Mhm.
And at 10 a.m., prospecting store opens. They have raffle sales, metal detecting, registration pavilion. 10 a.m., they have a duck race. Sales begin at the pavilion. 12 to 1, they have a kids common dig, which is under 14 years of age. They have a speed panning competition starting at 2:30. 5:30 is going to be the raffles held at the pavilion. And also 5:30 is going to be silent and long live auctions at the pavilion. Please drop off any donated items by 4 o'clock p.m. at the green raffle tent. Dowsing rod competition is going to start at 7:30 p.m.
Oh, that'd be
And
cool.
following off in the evening at 9 o'clock, there will be a night metal detector hunt at the pavilion. You can registration all day Saturday at the raffle booth. On to Sunday, September 6th, 8 a.m., of course, is the flag raising volunteer meeting at 8:30, 9 to 11 adult common dig, 10 o'clock prospecting store opens, 10 a.m. duck race, 12 to 1 kids common dig, 2 o'clock kids metal detecting hunt, 3:30 is the gold pan racing, 4:30 is the rock balancing judging.
Ooh.
Then 6:30 you have the raffles. 7 o'clock you have a closing ceremony and thanks. Scheduling of events subject to change. Please check at the pavilion for changes of the master schedule. Basically explains everything. It says, talks about the common dig, talks about the duck races, the metal detecting hunt. Let's cover that. The metal detecting hunt. Have a metal detector looking to find some valuable prizes. Join us in our metal detecting hunt. Our chapter's own Patrick O. Masters and Sue Wise will be hosting a nighttime metal detecting hunt this year. This is one you don't want to miss. They will seed the hunt area with many items. Some items found in the past are old U.S. silver coins, gold nuggets, gold jewelry, current currency, foreign coins, silverware relics, etc. Registration at the raffle booth starting at 10 o'clock a.m.
Nice.
Then they have the solid and live auction. I have speed panning competition. Think you have what it takes for a quick hand at panning at the swank claim? Show your stuff off here. Registration is free. Just show up with your own gold pan. Try your luck at speed panning. Your pan down and retrieving the seeded gold nuggets. Winner of the competition will receive a trophy. Have gold pan racing. You have converted your pan into a race boat. How about a jet propelled? Okay, Alka-Seltzer propelled. Floating green plastic discs, or perhaps just a plain gold pan that have fun with. This event also has some creativity involved. Bring your pan to the location prior to the event time to be entered. Registration is free. The pans will be launched in the river. The first pan to reach the finish line will win a trophy. Then they have the rock balancing. I thought that's pretty cool. I don't know how they do it, but
That is cool. I've never tried to do it.
stock them racks up, them rocks up pretty high. So
It's a big thing now.
yeah, but there you go. There's the
That
thing.
sounds like a fun-filled weekend, don't it?
Yes, it does.
Heck yeah.
You will burn an hour up standing rocks. I'll tell you that.
Oh, easy. Do you stand rocks up, Scott? Do you rock balance?
Yeah, I do.
Man, your spare time, you're a rock balancing act.
Yeah, but that's I don't know. That's just something from like old school stuff you used to do a long time ago during the creek. We used to do rock statues like that. That way we knew exactly where we were and stuff.
That's cool.
Nobody would think about them, and then they started making the elaborate ones, where you actually got to know the shape and what balance it's going to do and where it's going to go. It's pretty hard, but you'll burn it. Like I said, you'll burn an hour up. Doing one 2 foot high, you'll burn an hour up.
People take that stuff real serious.
Yeah. I've seen some cool ones.
Yeah, me too. So that's pretty cool. That's a neat little competition. And the gold pan racing one's cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like how you make your gold pan go faster. How do you do that?
I don't know.
Easy, man. Put a sail on it.
No, that's an idea. That's an idea. You put a sail on.
Yeah, but it depends which way the wind's going. You'll be doing yourself.
Yeah.
Well, then there's only one other way.
An engine?
Nope.
What?
You got to shave. You're going to have to shave your pan down with sandpaper till it's almost paper thin, and then let it rock.
All right. Entering the gold pan race.
If it's floating, take the lighter one.
I don't know.
Jaron said that your first post was December 30th, 2008.
Yep.
Wow.
2008. We was wrong.
Wow.
We was a year off.
Man, oh man.
Still was getting ready to turn to 2009. So, right. So December 30th, that was the end of the year.
What made you think of Gold Prospector Space? I mean, what
There wasn't nothing like it out there for prospectors.
right?
Was there? No. There wasn't nothing. And it was like, dude, there's nowhere to go and talk to other prospectors and to see their pictures. You had to go to them boring old forums, and you know them ones. And it's like, this sucks. Let's have something cool that you
Yeah.
can post your pictures and people can see them, and you could meet other people like you from your area and stuff. And it's like, yeah,
I've met a lot of people from other areas.
right, exactly. So it's like, that's why, that was the whole reason. Because back then, that MySpace was popular and stuff. It was before Facebook. And it was like, well, should be something like that for prospectors and treasure hunters. And that's where it came from.
Well, it worked out, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I never dreamed it would be what it is. I thought, oh, nobody's going to join. It'll be me. Just me. Look at us now.
I just told a young lady over at the at Jack's campground here in Black Canyon City, she was interested in prospecting. I'm like, you got to sign up for this free site and start reading and ask questions.
It's a great place for beginners too, in my opinion. I'm not just saying that, but it is. If you're new starting out, you can find everything you need to know right there.
I mean, it helps with a lot of basic information before you actually get out there with somebody like me, because I'm already I'm on the go,
Right.
And it just helps.
Right. It's there though. You got guys that know a lot about it, like you, Ken, just people like that can help people if they got questions.
That's it. Always. That's what's great.
I always liked about it. You don't know something, just ask. Somebody will answer it.
Oh yeah.
I'll be back.
What, Rich? Excuse me. What'd you say, Rich?
Said I'll be right back.
Okay, where are you going?
He's on the phone. Hey, about time for a commercial anyway, yeah?
Feels like the president.
You ready for a commercial?
That's a good idea. We could take a commercial while Rich
Got it.
takes care of his presidential calls.
Presidential.
We'll be right back. Everybody can watch Rich on his phone call. We'll be right back.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. The sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their miners' legal fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit dirthogpaydirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. dirthogpaydirt.com. The best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. You didn't think I was there, did you?
I didn't.
All right. Tonight we're going to talk about gold in West Virginia.
Gold in West Virginia?
Gold in West Virginia.
All right.
What it says. Let's find out. Well, in 1886, the veteran gold miners from California set out to Parkersburg to determine, of course, the question, is there gold in West Virginia? And while there was a buzz of, says, euphoric excitement when the quartz veins were discovered, analysis of them by prospectors indicated that quartz veins did not hold enough gold to warrant any extensive commercial gold mining. Though with this discovery in place, indicated to amateur prospectors that there was always a chance to find some small quantity of gold in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
This was a sentiment which much shared by late miners in the year of actually 1927, who once again asked the question, is there gold in West Virginia? And they found quartz veins in Tucker County in place known as the Siseboo Hollow, only to find their hopes of any commercial activity once again thwarted due to less than impressive quantities found with the quartz. Gold was first discovered in West Virginia in 1886. Later, gold was discovered in 1927. West Virginia has no commercial gold mining. Recreational gold panning is popular along the Potomac River and the Jefferson County. Gemstones are known to occasionally contain trace elements of gold. Trace elements of gold have been found along the Ohio River in sand. Unlike its sister state, Virginia, which produces most of the gold in the southeast due to its proximity of the Carolina Slate Belt, West Virginia is known as a gold state, at least not in commercial capacity. Through history shows that does not mean one can't find traces of the precious metal hidden throughout it.
Right.
While the general consensus, when asked if there's gold in West Virginia, is no, this is proven not to be true time and time again by amateur prospectors and miners who often enjoy recreational panning along the creeks throughout the state. While usually only procuring little more than placer gold, even with the assistance of gold pans and sluice bosses, it does go to show that Virginia's subdued sister does still have some secrets to discover and is patent enough to look. For those interested, in recreational gold panning, some of the most popular spots are along the southern branch of the Potomac River, which can be explored along as part of a prospecting club or association such as the Gold Prospectors Association of America. And for those based out of Nitro, the West Virginia Gold Seekers, all of whom regularly conduct events at the most popular of the sites, which generally have everything you need for fun weekend adventures in the wilderness, such as camping grounds, RVs, tents, involves basic bathroom and shower amenities. Isn't the GPAA guy from Joe Smoot?
He used to be, yeah.
Yeah, it used to be.
I don't know if he still is or not.
Because I remember he was from West Virginia.
He was the chapter president or something.
Yeah, I believe at one time. I don't know if he still is or not, but
Still is or not.
That name sounds
found
familiar.
out if there is gold in West Virginia. You may also want to consider heading over to the greenstone belts around Jefferson County to do some prospecting, as the region boasts a wide range of gemstones that at times are known to contain gold traces, among other precious finds such as highly sought after gemstones such as lavender, sapphire, and aquamarines. They can be found in the sandstone deposits there. I like aquamarines. They're awesome.
Yeah, me too, when they're worth money.
Yeah. The secrets of gemstones. Gemstones are interesting because they are formed out of metamorphized rock of old ocean crust, as such often contain trace elements of gold due to the formation process, which is usually also creates that of gold deposits. One may not always find a place for gold or flakes from time to time. They can be discovered in finding those gemstones while it's trying to find gold in West Virginia is at least a nice keepsake for a day's adventures. Always remember though, while West Virginia's serpentine rivers, creeks, and spans rugged mountains offer great fun and adventure for the amateur gold prospector, it's important to keep in mind that much of the forested land is owned by many of the state's energy and timber corporations. So always make sure if you wish to access these lands, you gain proper permission. Or ultimately, you chose to explore the national parks such as Monongahela National Forest,
Mm-hmm.
which is open to the public and does allow recreational gold panning. If you're an amateur gold prospector, you also have contemplated, is there gold in West Virginia? Don't let consensus or lack of commercial mining in the state dissuade you from your search. Sure, it's probably not the best place to search if you're looking to invoke the spring of the age of American gold rush and seek your fortunes, but there are countless tales online of amateur prospectors finding their own slice of the fortune. One such tale, posted on a public internet gold prospecting forum in 2012, tells the story of a man and his friend who ventured deep into the usual hunting season areas of West Virginia to do some prospecting, far off the beaten track where those would normally go. They were not out to make a profit, but rather defy the odds, and after finding a select location along the creek down a very deep slope into a remote location, were able to find and procure gold flakes and traces, even going to speak about how they would return to such a site to conduct gravity dredging before mysteriously never posting again. Other rumors also surfaced around the internet in prospecting circles around the trace amounts being discovered along the Elk River, as well as the Green Bear River in selected locations. So there is gold in West Virginia. Oh yes, most certainly. But the secrets of Virginia's sister are only to be found by those who spirited the adventure. Gold on the Ohio River. Many will say finding gold along the Ohio River in West Virginia is nothing more than a fool's errand. At times, this is true. However, it's not true that the gold can be found along the river at all. Because of the river itself runs along the border of West Virginia and Ohio, most of the water tributaries that flow into the Ohio River downstream from Pennsylvania
They'd have to have
contain
some.
gold deposits,
Mm-hmm.
of which flakes material that migrate downstream, often accumulating in sandbanks in West Virginia along the Ohio River. Such was the experience of one amateur gold prospector from West Virginia, who in August 2010 dared to ask the question, is there gold in West Virginia, and sat down to the riverbank not too far from his house along the Ohio River. What he saw was some strange black sand along the bank, but not the more than a shovel in a bucket. He dug the sand. Upon returning home, he panned it. Dismissing the gravel, interesting quartz, he also found trace elements of gold flakes, right along the heart of the Ohio River in West Virginia.
Wow.
You'd think it would be in the Ohio. I mean, Ohio's got gold in it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
While it's hard to find, it's almost always trace amounts, flakes, place gold or otherwise. This has never stopped or discouraged those for seeking out the gold from the vast lands of West Virginia. Be it small quartz deposits or simply gold flakes washed through the creeks to anyone who has ever wondered, is there gold in West Virginia? There certainly is. While the small trace amounts discovered may not make one rich beyond the wildest dreams, it is satisfying endeavor to obtain it. Not only can one enjoy some time with nature, reconnect with the past, but appreciate there is very much more to these gold flakes and trace amounts that meets the eye. The spirit of adventure, the spirit of fortune, and who knows what other secrets mysteriously does West Virginia hold? Deep within her remote landscapes, just waiting for those brave enough to explore to discover.
Can you imagine finding a gemstone with like gold in it, like he read about? That would just be really cool. Like if you got it polished, you could actually see the gold.
According to them, that's down there is pretty popular.
That
Wow.
would be cool. Find a excuse me, a gemstone with gold in it. Not cool.
I think it'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome to get an aquamarine.
Oh yeah. Any of those gemstones would
I mean, that would look really pretty.
be cool. That'd be unique, right?
Yeah.
You better believe it.
Sweet find. But yeah, I would think there's gold in the Ohio River. Definitely. Should be anyway. Oh, okay, there we go. Needed some lemonade. Well, that is definitely.
Get rid of my ugly mug.
Oh, sorry, Rich. There we go. We're back. I guess it's time for some weird West Virginia laws. Now, this is West Virginia, mind you,
Why am I still showing on there?
because you'll go back to normal. You should. Wait a
You
minute.
gotta push your gallery
There you
view.
go.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, as I say, get me off of there. I'm ugly enough.
All right, let's do some weird West Virginia laws. Okay. You guys
All right.
ready? This is West Virginia, so I mean, I don't know what you're expecting, but it's West Virginia. This is the motherland of my people.
I bet there's some doozies.
All my people's from West Virginia. So,
Really?
oh God, yeah, 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 big time. All right, so here we go. The first one: no children may attend school with their breath smelling of wild onions. Don't know.
Yes, garlic would be okay, but not onion, huh?
Yes, I know them ramps down there. My uncle used to call them. They used to eat them all the time. And wild onions. They're
I was gonna say I could see people going to school and on the way, kids are like, oh, let's grab some wild onions and eat on the way,
yeah, and
just like raspberries.
they're pretty rough, I guess. So
I'm telling you.
all right, so unmarried couple who live together and lewdly associate with one another may face up to a year in prison. What does lewdly associate mean? Does it mean what I think it means?
I don't
Probably.
know.
Lewdly associate. All
Can't
right.
do the wild thing.
I guess not. You could face up to a year in jail if you're not married. So, all right. When a railroad passes within 1 mile of a community of 100 or more people in it, they must build a station and stop there regularly to pick up and drop off passengers. That's not so weird. Is it? No.
No.
100 people, they deserve to have a train stop.
I'd say.
Right. All right. Any person who commits adultery shall be fined at least $20. Just saying.
Let's see.
Here's one. I don't know. It is illegal for a male to have sex with an animal as long as it does not exceed 40 pounds. Just reading them.
That's messed up.
That's kind of messed up. Yeah. All right. A tax of 1 cent is levied for every 16 and 9 ounces of Coke sold in a store.
Sugar tax.
Sugar tax?
That's what it sounds like to me.
Could be.
Same thing, you know.
Okay. A person.
Everybody likes the sweet stuff, and back in them days, you know what was actually in that stuff.
The 1 cent is levied from it. So that's not like a tax. That's just levied, right? I don't know. I don't understand that stuff. All right. A person may be placed in jail for up to 6 months for making fun of someone who does not accept a challenge. So crap. We'd be locked up like crazy because of you, Scott. We keep challenging you and you don't accept.
Challenge me to what?
Anything. We just always challenge you to get out and get some gold, and you don't do it. So we'd be going to jail.
It's been 1 year. It's been 1 year.
Thank you for putting the picture of Manny up.
Dude, even the people on Gold Rush have a bad year.
We wouldn't give them a break either. Just saying.
You liar. You watched him again.
All right. It is illegal to snooze on a train.
That's weird.
That is weird. You should be able to snooze.
Oh, wait. You know what? In case you're snoring.
Oh.
That makes sense now.
All right.
That's like you're not allowed to eat on some trains, too, because people don't want to smell what you're eating.
All right. Well, that could be true. All right. A person may not hold public office if he or she has participated in a duel.
Okay.
If they did, they won, apparently. So maybe they'd be good to run for office. All right.
That's the reason. That's probably the reason they ain't in there, because they killed somebody.
Right. If they're there, they won. For each act of public swearing, a person shall be fined $1.
$1.
Oh, the old dollar jar.
One beano, $1. All right. According to the state constitution, it is unlawful for anyone to own a red or a black flag.
Red or a black flag?
Red or a black flag. Don't know why. It is unlawful.
That doesn't make sense.
It don't make sense. No. If you wear a hat inside a theater, you may be fined.
I could see that.
Yeah. Them big hat women
Yeah.
back in the day.
Back in the day, the guys had big hats too.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They did.
Yeah.
All right. Roadkill may be taken home for supper.
Yeah, imagine that.
People still do that nowadays.
That's right. I don't know how that deer just jumped right out in front of me, officer.
Hey, it's supper.
It just happened to be a 10-pointer.
Yeah. Weird. Whistling underwater is prohibited.
That's pretty awesome.
It's pretty stupid. First off, how are they going to know if you're whistling underwater? It has no sound.
Well, evidently somebody's got something going on. I don't know.
So if there's
I would like to know who tried it, because if you blow out, you have to breathe back in.
better surface real quick. All right. I don't know. Weird. All right. Where am I at? Okay. In Alderson, one may not walk a lion, tiger, or leopard, even on a leash.
Well, that sounds kind of like common sense to me, but okay.
Right? It does make common sense. In Huntington, West Virginia, firemen may not whistle or flirt at any woman passing a firehouse.
Well, that's just common sense,
That's
sociable.
West Virginia, mind you.
Well, you're a part of the public community too. In front of the firehouse.
Right, right.
Yeah.
It is legal to beat your wife so long as it is done in public on Sunday on the courthouse steps.
What?
I have heard that one somewhere else before too.
I've never heard that one before.
I've heard that in another one of our weird laws way long time ago, and I don't know where it was
If you
from.
want to go to the courthouse on Sunday, she better be leery, right?
Yep, that's what it said. I think the one I heard was if they were caught cheating, you could do that on Sunday on the courthouse steps.
You can beat them on Sunday on the
Well,
court.
this was give them a whooping is what it is, like on the butt, not beating them, but
This says you can beat your it's the exact wording. And
oh Lord.
the heck. Oh, that one's interesting. In Nicholas County, no member of the clergy is allowed to tell jokes or humorous stories from the pulpit during a church service.
I could believe that too. They don't want that kind of interruption.
It does. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's it
That's some funny ones.
that's it. That is legal to beat your wife.
Oh Lordy.
I just wonder how many people actually did that. You know? Sunday,
You had to wait till Sunday.
wait till Sunday and lure your wife to the courthouse steps.
Yeah, the church is right past the courthouse.
Yeah, come on, honey. Let's go for a walk, huh?
Roll. I want to go see the courthouse.
Stupid.
Well, after the first time, I bet they caught on.
I hope so. Good God. What kind of place is that? I've never seen such a thing. Interesting.
Old time simpletons.
That's just craziness.
Yeah.
Seen one like that. But they don't
I
have.
have a lost treasure for West Virginia.
Let's hear a lost. You have one lost treasure. For
Yeah, there ain't very many of them.
I was going to say there's probably not a lot.
Revisiting the tale of West Virginia's Lost Branch Mountain treasure. Tales of hidden treasure appear throughout the annals of West Virginia history, legends of hoards buried by prehistoric peoples, retreating soldiers, and reclusive misers could fill a book. One of the best known tales is that of the Branch Mountain treasure, which allegedly included $40,000 in gold secreted by 3 deserting rebels who had robbed a Virginian bank.
Okay.
According to the story published by Moorfield Examiner, 3 Confederate soldiers robbed a bank in either Richmond or Fredericksburg in 1861 and passed across the South Branch Mountain at the gap near Helmick Rock, south of Moorfield, before they reached the Cook Place in southern Hard County. They buried the swag in a natural cave. And I don't know what a swag is. I guess maybe it's the bag or
Maybe.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said they buried the swag in a natural cave, a small one, under one of the 3 cliffs on the northwestern side of the Branch Mountain. The line for the cave was directly into the sun from a large flat rock down the side of a mountain. Since no one knows apparently when the sighting took place, it could be anywhere along the 45-degree area from that rock, as the sun travels back and forth with seasons. In any event, the law was supposed to have caught up with the miscreants, and one of the 2 either died in prison or en route to prison. The survivor made a map of the places where the treasure was cached. The flat rock that appears in the tale was supposed to be visible from the chimney of the Joe Cook house. Markings on the rock have the numbers 73 or 74. The directions on the map said that by looking directly into the sunrise from the rock, 3 cliffs were visible, and the cave was on the left-hand side of one of the cliffs, where there was an opening where a man could see through and could squirm his way into, and after he was inside, he could stand up. The treasure was supposed to have been placed in a hole on the inside of the cave along one side of the walls. The hole was discovered with rock paper, whatever that is. The citation ends noting the cliffs mentioned are located on the old Capon Road. The treasure was apparently never found, nor of any others that became such a precious part of the cultural tapestry. Has anyone heard that the alleged treasures was ever found? While we at West Virginia Explorer in no way encourage treasure hunters to trespass or interfere with private property owners, we do encourage day trippers and others who enjoy a drive in the county to consider this legend when driving the beautiful back valleys of the South Branch Mountain. So there's one.
That's interesting. That's a pretty good score. 40,000 in gold.
Yeah.
And remind you people, he said look into the sunrise and you could see the mountains. He didn't say look into the sun.
Stare into the sun and
Yeah, I'm just saying. It didn't say look into the sun.
look into the sunrise is a big area.
Yes, yes it
Depends on
is.
where you're standing to look into the sunrise. You're going to see the mountains. You know.
Pretty big.
Are they saying from the flat rock you look into the sunrise?
Well, I'm just saying if your eyes are really burning, you're looking into the sun.
I was looking into the sunrise.
The sun's got a good way of telling you that you're not supposed to be doing that.
It does. Yeah.
It makes it quite obvious in like less than a second.
That's weird. That's a cool treasure though, actually.
Yeah, that is
They
pretty
said
wild.
You should be able to, the flat rock that appears in the tale was supposed to be visible from the chimney of the Joe Cook house.
So if you went and stood on the chimney, the flat rock's supposed to be visible. Is what-
Or
Should have the
Or
markings of
equivalent.
the rock, 73 or 74.
yeah.
if it's not there no more, you just have to be the same height.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
Be the height of the person who hit it or put that marking there.
Well, you'd have to be the same height as the chimney.
Oh, well, it said standing on the chimney, right?
Yeah, if you're standing on the chimney.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to be the same height as the chimney.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So that means he's from
he's a big thing, arm, and lift you up there.
Right.
Well, I mean, if you're looking at a chimney in a house, he could be crazy enough. He got up and stood up on the chimney and used like, okay, I could see that rock, and that's what he used as an.
Yeah.
Because who else is gonna think of standing on top of a chimney to see the X?
Right.
Yeah,
Not-
but the houses back then wasn't very tall.
No, they
I know, but is the house even there anymore? See, that's what I'm saying. You'd have to still be at that elevation to see that rock.
That's why you got to do your research and go on research back in 1861, find out where the Joe Cook house was.
that was probably
Right.
a little cabin back in 1861. Yeah.
Oh, you know it was. That chimney's like what, 12 feet high, maybe.
Probably if
You
even
imagine how big the trees are now. You're not going to
Yeah.
see.
you ain't gonna see no flat rock. Especially when half of them boulders in there are flat anyway. Like, no.
You know, it's close to that one road anyway.
That's what's kind of cool. But if somebody found it, they ain't saying nothing anyway.
Well, not the smart ones.
Not the smart ones. You got, like I said, you got to think. They ain't gonna say nothing.
You might find some bears living in that cave too.
Somebody hunting up there probably done found it. Yeah. Yeah. Is what I would think.
Call one of those the stories of the dumb and stupid. People that found treasures and told people and lost it all.
Geniuses. Real men of genius.
Next week, we're going to do Maryland.
Maryland.
That would be Maryland, right?
You know what? I bet you there would have to be more. I would have to say Civil War treasures there than probably any other. What do you think?
In Maryland?
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah. I would think so.
I would think. I would go to. I think.
Yeah, I would think
Well, there ought to be some good lost treasure stories down there.
there should be. There should hopefully be some good, weird laws too. Where'd you say Maryland? Let me just get a
Yep, Maryland.
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 It's amazing.
Maryland. Let me look and see how many we got for there. There's a lot. There's a few. I think there was more in West Virginia than there was there. So that's a strange one. I'm just gonna save that for you guys for I don't even know if I'm gonna read that one. Honestly, I might not read that one. It's like, okay. We have to have a line.
Right.
Ball is right at that line. It's it's like, I don't know about that one.
That's on the borderline there, huh?
It is. It's definitely a borderliner. It's like, I don't know if we'll read that one. We'll get.
There's there's some lost treasures there.
I would think there's,
One or two, yeah, that I see.
yeah, but then again, I kind of think of it like West Virginia. There probably wasn't a whole lot of buried treasures in Maryland. You know, I don't know. Is anybody going to be watching the new Oak Island when it starts back?
Are you? I never watched the other Oak Island.
I got into it last season. I watched every episode.
Last time I heard, they
did you?
found a stick.
Well, they found. Trying to remember.
If it wasn't gold, I don't want to hear about it.
Didn't find no gold yet.
There's no treasure.
Everybody. I just like seeing the unique ways they try to find the treasure. You know,
Yes.
with their big drilling rigs and the caissons, and you know, and it's here. And there's some old wood. There's old diggings, new diggings.
I wish I had half that effort with 3 guys out on my claim. That'd be dynamite.
Wish you had that kind of money to invest in that kind of equipment
Exactly.
for gold recovery, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Cow. Because they'd spent, there's millions and millions of dollars spent. It just craziness. But we'll see. We'll see what happens this year on Oak Island.
Yeah.
And then what other treasure shows do we got coming on? Any? Or is everything done?
Under the
I
Ice.
pretty much stopped watching a lot of them things.
Did you? I kind of did too, Rich. I kind of still like Bering Sea Gold.
I was going to say the Bering Sea's going. I don't think Gold Rush is going because of all the, the COVID stuff. Canada's, closed down all that stuff.
Well, that's kind of why that and the political stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even watch TV anymore, really. I mean, I watch my Japanese TV, every once in a while when the wife turns it on or one of her shows. But other than that, I don't even watch TV anymore.
Quick
I
question.
mean, you got to admit, Gold Rush was pretty fun to watch.
It used to be in the beginning. It was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, remember the Hoffmans, I think, is the ones that actually come out with the first pilot and actually made that show. So
I heard they have some good shows on Netflix. I guess some of the Australians or some of the other
You can find some good
old
ones.
shows that have one.
There are some other ones, Rich. You're right. There's some Australian nugget hunters and what was it? There's something gem hunters was on there as well.
Yeah.
Outback
Yeah.
Gem Hunters.
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember what it was. I kind of went through
They
them real
tell
quick
me to
because I was
watch all kinds of different ones on there, so I don't know. I don't follow it. So
You got to scroll around through there. You can find some. Yeah, I found a couple. Definitely. Now, somebody said Devil's Canyon is coming back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I don't even know what that is.
Well, that is the one where they send people out to BC, isn't it?
Was that the
They
Devil?
sent 3 people out to BC, dropped them off, and they had to stay out there 30 days. And the most gold they found.
Was that
Oh,
it?
I think I seen an episode of that show.
Yeah, that's the one Scott should have did.
Yeah,
No?
is that the one? Maybe that's the one that they're going to start. Maybe that's the one they were trying to find people for.
Yeah, 30 days, how much gold I could find. If I'm in the right area, I'd be on like Donkey Kong on that shit.
Yeah, I mean, you're living on land. I guess they let you take a firearm and you're allowed to, I guess, harvest so many animals or whatever in that area. And pretty much the places where they drop off, they're, you got to pack everything in. So if you're going to take a high banker, you got to pack in the motor, you got to pack in whatever you're going to do. I mean,
right.
Just using a regular sluice, you're probably not going to find as much as somebody packing in a high banker.
Right.
But you got to worry about the motor and the fuel, and you're only going to pack so much fuel on your back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially
you can't
if you walk 10 miles to get it down where you need to go.
See, I would have thought about that too. The first thing, if somebody said, well, you got 30 days to go out, we're just going to drop you off. Well, drop you off doesn't mean we're going to come back and check to see if you need gas.
No,
That's
You don't have to videotape everything. You're your own producer. You're your own thing. I mean,
yeah,
those guys had to do everything, carry all the cameras, all the freaking batteries. I mean,
there's two things in my arsenal right now. Somebody said, I got to drop you off. There's not going to be, I can't see you until 30 days later. There's good gold everywhere. What do you need to take? The only two things I got in my arsenal would be my gold cradle rocker box and my sluice box. Other than that, I wouldn't have any need for anything else.
Well, the best places that they found during this thing was crevices. They found more gold in the crevices and actually in, along the banks there where the big rocks and stuff were, is where they found the majority of the bigger gold.
Right.
Now, some of the areas they're actually up in the woods digging, and they found some, but
they're up in the old tributaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the one Sluice Goose was on, remember?
Yeah. See, that would be a fun show.
That would be cool. That would be a good one for you, Scott.
Yeah, that's the one Sluice Goose was on. Yeah, you're right.
It drop you off out there 30 days, find all the gold you can find.
I'm pretty sure it was 30 days. Maybe it was longer. I don't know.
I think it was 30 days because you got to survive too. You got to survive.
Yeah, there's going to say.
So you got two obstacles you got to overcome.
It's really hard to survive when you're sitting there trying to eat off the land. You got a cameraman there with a submarine sandwich.
There's no cameraman. You're filming yourself.
Oh, you're filming yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, see, well, that just puts an extra bone in the wheel because you know how long it takes to film yourself? Trust me, it's not easy.
You got to carry your camera around to film yourself.
And you got to carry everything in. So if you're climbing the mountains and you're rappelling down over a cliff, or if you're going down into an area that you got to get to, I mean, the pictures they showed, I mean, they were going down mountains like this, just trying to get down into the water. It ain't.
Yeah, that's just like if you're trying to get down to Jimbo's claim, same hill.
I mean, it ain't like you can just walk right down in the water every day, Oh. You went down in there, you didn't want to get back out for a while.
No, you just stayed down in there. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's hard is because if you see, what people don't understand is when you go down and you stay along a creek is a natural passageway of everything hunting at night for dead fish, anything. So you're a hamburger sitting there on a trail.
Sure you are.
Yeah, see, you just no, see.
But it didn't look like there was many trails.
You'd have to be really cautious. I mean,
to
do something like that, you'd have to be really cautious.
Would you do it?
Like I said, there's got to be safety crew or medics or something. Somebody's got to be around.
They always give you like that rescue phone thing that you could push the button and they come get you.
Right.
All you got to be able to do is push that button. And they'll come and extract you. So if there was a bear eating you, if you could push that button, they'll come and extract you. So would you do it, Scott?
Oh, yeah, in a heartbeat, buddy. That show?
You would? Rich, would you do it?
I wouldn't be allowed to. It'd kill me.
Yeah, right. Me, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't.
I've been out places I've ate things a billy goat would puke on.
Scott, you should go on that show alone. Have you ever watched that one?
Yeah.
Last Man Standing wins $1 million or something like that. They put you out in like remote BC or somewhere.
True that, because you ain't got no clothes on but a little pouch around your.
Right. It's like you got to survive, dude. And you don't know if you're the last one or not.
Me and insects don't get along very well.
That'd be a good one for you guys. Get you on a long.
You know what? Insects are easy, Rich. If I was ever on a show like that, that's like you see those guys on Naked and Afraid. I've watched a couple of those with Lisa just to appease her. But these guys are like, oh my God, there's so much bugs and da da da. They're number one around water in a jungle or around water in the woods. It's called roll in the mud. Once you have mud all over you, bugs can't get to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People they don't use their noggins on stuff like that, man.
No, a lot of them don't. They're supposed to be professionals, survival professionals, especially.
Well, I can survive and I can eat nasty stuff, but I'll tell you what, once mosquitoes start biting me, I'm done.
Well, like I said, if I was in the jungle or the woods, never first thing out of the bat, mud pack. I would look like one of them natives never seen humans before in their life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I watch some of them shows sometimes. It's just like you get a kick out of them.
Yeah. I just see people do crazy. I've lost 23 pounds. She weighed $104 when she went in. Really? You lost 23 pounds. You're getting ready to die.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah. There's no vegetables around this jungle.
Like, really? I just killed this monkey for us to eat.
That's no doubt right there.
I can't eat it. I'm a vegetarian. I was like,
Guess
you
what?
get to take. All right, here's a question for you.
all right.
You're out in, like, say you're out in that alone thing or whatever it is, or whatever, and you can take one item. Well, one's kind of hard to do. I'd say two. What would you take?
A rifle.
Am I on a river? Because a boat sure looks good.
What would you take, Scott?
I guess if I was getting ready to drop out somewhere,
You're in a survival mode. You got to survive.
Okay, but where?
Would you take? It doesn't matter where.
Yeah, it does matter
Yes,
where.
it does. It
They're
doesn't
not-
matter.
they're
The
not
simple
giving
fact
you
of it is what do you need?
If
survive.
I'm in a dry area like Arizona, it's not going to be like if I'm in a wet area of the jungle. It's going to be
They're not.
where am I going to be?
They're not telling you where you're going.
No, and they're saying you need to take two items. What are they?
Ball of twine and a knife.
Okay.
Rich.
Either some kind of fire starter and a knife.
All right. I see. Give me a rifle and a fire starter. I'm good.
You gotta have fire.
You
no
got
matter
a fire. Yeah.
Unless you're
Yeah, but I can rub sticks. I could use flint. I can do a lot of things to get fire.
Yeah, but that ain't always an option in different areas, you know.
That's what I said. Where are you going to be at?
Yeah. Well, you don't know. You know.
Right.
I
you
would.
know, but I think on a loan they let you bring in like 7 items.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like they'll bring like a bow and arrow. You can't bring a firearm. You could bring a bow and arrow, like a fish net, some twine, an axe, things, and a fire starter. They let them bring in like 7 items.
Oh, okay.
So
If I could, you know what, I would just need 3. I would need, if you wanted to be anywhere, like if I got dropped off anywhere, you'd have to have, I'd say still fire, ball of twine, and a knife, because the ball of twine I can use for snares. I could use to do this, tie whatever I have to live in, knife to cut everything. And then the fire starter is to start the fire.
a lot of them bring like wire to make their snares and to help with building their shelters. A tarp, usually a tarp all the time. They'll bring a fire starter, bow and arrow, and some kind of fishing stuff that they can use.
Yeah.
You know, and that's
Well, see, that's like
10 items.
well, like somebody said, I was in a jungle, or if I was going to be in the woods, I wouldn't grab string because I could always grab vines and tear off strips, and I could actually braid my own string. So
right.
Or a machete, knife, or a hatchet. Yeah.
yeah, I'd actually bring one of those. Now I can't remember what they're called. They actually got a little bend in them, but the heavy parts at the end of them, shoot,
So
they're old.
can you start a fire, Scott, without a fire starter?
Yes, oh heck yes.
I used to be able to.
When was the last time you done it?
Last year,
Really?
yeah.
What'd you do? Just steal sticks?
Nope, used a broken bottle.
Okay. See, that's pretty cool. You should do a video on that. How to start a fire with
That'd be cool.
Yeah, a broken bottle, you got glass. All you got to do is get the magnification right, and it's poof. There you go.
See, you should do that.
I'd like to see a video of that. That'd be cool.
I would like to see that. You should do that, Scott. Do a video on that. It's kind of like a survival thing.
You got plenty of sun out in Arizona. Start one.
Well, believe it or not, that's how some of the forest fires get started around here, because somebody throws a bottle out the window and it sets in the side ditch, and then the sun goes through it at a perfect time, and the poof, there it goes.
Yeah, and that kind of sun. So that's what I'm saying. You should do a little video on that. That'd be pretty cool.
Bogan said a bow drill fire starter. That's too much work.
A bow.
That's way too much work.
Yeah, but
I'd like to see it though.
I've done it.
Then you're carrying a bow.
I would like to see some of the listeners do some videos of them starting a fire without a fire starter, with like a bow drill or however, start a fire and do a video. I'd like to see it.
Hey, it sounds like a competition.
Yeah, it's like a competition. I want to see if who can do it. Post a video on GPS. Let's see who can do it. And I don't care if you're rubbing two sticks together. No fire starter kits. None of that. Just from what you can find out in the woods to start a fire. That'd be pretty cool. See if you got it in you. I know a lot of people think they can, but can they really do it?
You know what? If Rich was around, I could start a fire anytime, anywhere, any place.
My glasses.
Do a video of it. You get the ball rolling. Scott, you can see. Rich got an advantage. He's got the glasses.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. But a lot of people wouldn't even think of that. They'd have them on their head and wouldn't even realize start a fire. Right?
You can use it when you're lost too. Reflective.
See, I think this would be interesting. I would like to see that. Okay. Wolfie said challenge accepted. I figured Wolfie could do it. I want to see a video, Wolfie, do it of start a fire with something, with whatever you got in the woods.
Yeah, Captain Frank said don't forget a pot for boiling water. Very good point.
Yeah, that's very important.
And cooking.
And no big lighters.
What was that?
No big lighters. That does not count. You cannot use a big lighter. No matches.
No, you said make a fire without a fire starter.
Right.
A big lighter
is a fire starting source. Yes. So
right.
Now you could use a piece of slate. You could use anything like that.
You find in the woods.
Yep.
What you would find out there in the woods or in the desert or whatever.
Not a steel striker either. No.
Right. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see you guys out there do that and post those videos. I think it'd be cool.
I used to be able to do one of those bow things, but I'll tell you what, man, I was dead tired. My hands were all cut up by the time I got it.
I don't know if I could do it. I've never tried.
No, I can't do it right now.
You got to find the right rock. You got to find the right stick. You got to find the right everything to be able to make that thing work.
Right.
I can't do anything like that right now.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I'll go to jail.
Yeah, you can start a fire out there.
Yeah, you can't even have a charcoal grill going right now.
Wow, that sucks.
Well, it's dry as a bone out here. It's like one spark. It's like there goes 90,000 acres. No,
I could start a fire with my vape battery. You're right, Jaron.
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't find that in the woods. So I'm going in the woods without anything.
Did you ever see somebody start a fire with a battery and
and a piece of steel wool?
Oh yeah.
That, or you can use the little wrappers for the bubble gum.
Yeah, the foil.
Yeah.
Yep. I want to see people do this. I want to see that. I think it'd be cool. I'll even try it. And I've never done it, so I'll see if I can do it. That'd be interesting. I'm gonna find me some sticks, and I'm gonna start a fire with some sticks.
Right rock, and right piece of string, and
I'm gonna try it. I'll take my shoelace and make me a bow. I'm gonna do it.
See, with a knife, all you have to do is carve a spear and carve a thing with a spoon in it and make an atlatl.
Well, you can have a knife.
That's why I said a knife, ball of twine, and fire starter. It's the only three things you need. Guys, remember, with a knife, you can make other tools to make other things.
Right.
No, Bogan never did. He said, have you ever welded with a 12-volt battery?
No. I'd like to see that too. 12-volt battery well. Sounds interesting. I've seen it. I think I've seen it on Alaskan bush people. I think they welded with a 12-volt battery.
Oh,
I think so. Yeah,
Possibly.
I believe so. Well, interesting. That was some interesting stuff. I'm just saying. So keep that in mind. Let me see some unique fire starting videos. I want to see how long it takes people to do it.
yeah, he said you can stick weld.
Yeah, that's what they did. They stick welded with it. I don't know.
I don't believe it looked like a roll of dimes, but okay, they welded something.
Yeah, they welded something. I can't remember what it was. Better be a thin rod, I would think, if you stick welding, right?
I would hope so.
I would think.
Don't forget about Tuesday night hangout.
Oh, thank you, Rich. Tuesday night hangouts with Ed, Jess, and Dan over there on their YouTube channel at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget the treasure vixens. They're there too every Tuesday.
There you go.
Block. Yeah, so be sure and check them out on their YouTube channel, Tuesday Night Hangouts.
So you should just say Ed, Jess, Dano, and the Vixens.
I like saying the treasure vixens because usually I forget. I look at Rich before I say it.
You know what I got in the mail?
What'd you get in the mail?
I got my hookup for my fishing magnet.
You got your magnet?
Yep.
Which one did you get, dude? Can you show us?
It's an 800-pound magnet with the clip with the 50-foot rope.
Oh, no.
He said he would show us, but it's stuck to the filing cabinet.
I tell you what, buddy, let me tell you something.
Let's hear it.
I will never do what I did again.
Uh-oh, what?
I was down in the garage, got it out of the box, and it was in a plastic bag in a styrofoam square. It had a hole in the top, and it had the magnet placed down inside with two like styrofoam round objects on top of it to hold it down in place when it was packed. Okay. So I took them out. The magnet already had my side hook. It's two-sided, right? So it already had my side hook on it and a top hook on it already.
Uh-huh.
You know where I'm going with this, right, Scott?
Keep
So I
going.
take this thing out, and I have a bunch of bolts and washers and nuts laying on the table, and I thought, yeah, no problem. So I hover this thing over it, and these things, they suck right up against it. I'm like, all right. So I get them off. And it wasn't too bad because they're small and they come off pretty easy, you know, and the smaller stuff comes off easier than the bigger stuff. Let me just tell you that.
Yeah.
And I found out the hard way. So, you know, I have a Harbor Freight jig that you bend material.
Right.
And there's a flat metal plate that lays on top of it, which is about probably a half-inch freaking thick and probably about 36 inches long.
Uh-huh.
And about 4 inches wide. I take this magnet and I just drop it over top of it, and that thing slams up against it, and it I could not pull it off. Could not pull it off.
Really?
I put the rope on it, laid it down on the ground, and pulled. It would not pull off. And I said, "You are freaking kidding me." So here I am in my garage trying to get this thing off of this, and it would not come off. So I go and get a claw hammer, and thank God when it clamped, one of the eyelets was right over the metal so I could stick the claw hammer underneath it. Well, I had to put the bar in a vise to hold it tight, and I stick the claw hammer underneath it, and I pry it up. And when I did, it flipped around to the other side.
Oh.
And got stuck again.
Then the hammer got stuck. Then the screwdriver got stuck.
No. So then I took my rubber mallet and I topped it down off of it and pulled it off and put it back in the box. I was like,
Geez, that thing.
I'm not playing that no more. I'm waiting.
So if you throw it out in the water and it attaches to the hood of an old Chevy, it's
I'm screwed.
Pretty much gone, right? Just throw the rope in and
Screwed.
go home.
Well, what you got to understand is a lot of this stuff that is out in the water, of course, is rusty. When it's rusty, it loses its strength of metal unless it was just deposited in the creek. You know, if it's something that's been in there for a long time, it's going to lose its strength. It's not going to be as strong.
Right.
Besides a new shiny piece of metal laying on your workbench.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll tell you what, when that thing clamped on, buddy, you wasn't getting her off.
Well, no, that it will hold.
It will hold.
You know what? You don't have to worry. If you hook on the crab trap this time, it should.
Yeah, they ought to come up out of the mud this time.
Gonna be on like pilot in on an old person.
That's
I
interesting.
got to come along in a truck, but I don't want to have to use it when I'm out on the pier.
Holy cow. That sounds like a good magnet.
I'm going to take it to the pier, and I'm going to, when I go down crabbing there next month, or this month now, because this is August,
Right.
I'm going down on the 20th, and I'll be down there for 3 or 4 days. And I'm going to take it, walk out on the pier we're going to do some crabbing, and I'm going to do some magnet fishing right off the pier.
Well, dude, don't even take no traps. You're gonna get some.
Yeah, I'm going to take an extra bucket to put all the crap in. So
Sounds like you're going to grab.
last time I went down there, I had one of those little Harbor Freight magnets, and that thing was heavy to throw out. But it said it was 250 pounds. That thing couldn't pick up a 10-pound weight, probably.
That's funny. In the YouTube chat room, Victoria said she got one of her magnets stuck in a bridge one time and she had to use a bumper hitch in a car to pull it off. That's bad.
That's another thing. If I go to throw it over the banister, it'll clamp onto the banister, probably.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that thing sounds like it's got some power. That's the kind
Well, I
of.
didn't want to get 1,000 one because then I figured that would really get stuck. So I figured I'd go with the 800 one. It'd be a happy medium.
Yeah. See?
Now you got a happy maybe.
Yeah.
That is crazy. But that is interesting. What brand did you go with, Rich?
I don't remember, to be truthful with you. I don't think I have it printed off here.
Get it on Amazon?
Yeah, or no. No, I just got it off of eBay.
Got it on eBay?
He got it on eBay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have it printed. I'm not sure. I know it was an 800-pound, and man, that thing was like freaking good.
What did it cost you?
$69.
Oh, that ain't too bad for going out and doing magnet fishing, having a good time anywhere you want to go.
Then it come with a rope.
Yeah, it came with a carabiner, a rope.
Yeah, I'd probably switch all that out.
Oh no, it's actually pretty good.
I was gonna say the carabiner would probably break on you. The rope would burn your hand.
I know. I don't have the printout here.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah, because Keith was asking too, where did you get it? You said you got it on eBay.
Yeah, let me see if I can find something. And if I do, I'll post a picture of it. And
Okay. Yeah, we'd like to see it. There's a lot of us are interested in
You
that.
can always just look up your eBay orders.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Yeah. Is that
But I don't think it says let me see if I can look it up real quick without going into my eBay account.
yeah.
Magnet fishing always makes me wonder, like, you know what, you like going in the like the canals here in Arizona, we got the waterway canals. I
Right.
just hate to hook somebody's belt buckle and still there's a body in it.
Yeah, that would suck, but interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
You don't know what you'll find though, you know?
Oh, not in the canals around this Phoenix. Holy cow, you never know.
Yeah, you
Probably
don't
find a ton of bicycles.
probably. And God knows what else you'd find. You know?
It doesn't say what brand it is.
Really? Well,
You can always just copy and paste the guideline thing up the top bar and then post it, and it'll tell you what it is.
Well, let me put that in the chat room. But
No,
if
it won't
people's
let you.
not on, huh?
It won't let you put it in the chat room.
Oh, it won't.
No, it's too long.
Well, let's see. Nope. Yeah, it did.
Oh, okay, cool.
let you. Oh yeah, there it is. So that
Now, when I clicked on it, I actually had to go to the, I don't know if it copied the one that I had, the 800-pound one.
right.
Yeah, I got the 800-pound one.
Yeah, we need
And
this.
that's the big one.
Need
Let me see what I put in the chat room.
yeah. Let's see what it is.
No, that's not the right one. Let me post the right one in the chat room.
All right. Let's see if our Rich finds the right one.
It's the same thing, but the problem of it is my 800-pounder is bigger. Click on the second one there.
The second one.
Yep.
Let me click on it and see.
That's the monster.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, it just shows the same picture.
38 pounds of force.
Click on where it says select and hit the 800-pound one.
On the
Then you'll look at the monster that I got.
So click select, like the buy one. or
Yep, and then click 800 pounds.
Select 800 pounds. Jeez Louise.
That's what I got right there.
Beast. What about the 1,500 pounder? Holy moly.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, that 800-pounder, it's nice.
Yeah. Double-sided fishing magnet. You're in business.
It was free shipping too, and I had it within like 4 days.
Nice.
Cool.
That is pretty cool. I like it. Man.
Yeah, I don't see any brand. It just says double-sided fishing magnet. And
I'll tell you what, if I was around where you're at, Pennsylvania and around Kentucky, Tennessee and stuff, where I know they fought the Civil War, man, I would be going up and down creeks like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, they got some good deals in there, but some of them, it's really hard to believe. Like it says fishing magnet kit up to 2,000 pounds pull force for $26.95. Come on now. That can't be,
Gotcha.
You got to really watch.
You do. Yeah, you definitely do. But pretty cool. That one's a cool one. I like that one.
Yeah, and then you got to watch some of them because it might say 800 pounds, but that's 400 and 400 on both sides. You know what I mean?
Yes. Agreed. Mm-hmm.
You got to really watch.
You do. That's the thing. But you got it when you're buying that stuff, you got to watch. Yeah. But that's still cool.
And I always look to where they come from. This one came from like Virginia. I think it was
That's cool.
Lee, Virginia or something. It was real close.
Yeah, that's better than Gunghang, China, coming from there. Won't have it for.
Well, I seen one that was on there and it said, it'd take 2 weeks. And I was like, it's got to be overseas. So I was like, yeah.
It probably is. Well, very cool. Interesting. So check that magnet out, everybody, if you're thinking about magnet fishing. Don't forget, I want to see some of them fire starting videos. See if you guys got it in you.
Oh yeah, I want to give a special shout out to 2 guys tonight.
Go ahead.
Tom's Pennyweight Falcons. Thanks for your video from up in Nome. It was really cool. We enjoyed watching it.
Uh-huh.
And Brian Wilder, he's going back to Alaska, so keep your eyes on his videos as well. I think he's going to put some more out.
That's right. Pretty cool. So safe travels, Dennis. We'll see you when you get back.
Yeah,
The old Indian.
Get home safe, buddy.
You got it.
Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. You have a great week. We'll see you Wednesday at 9:00 Eastern Standard Time right here on Prospector Radio. Till then, we're out of here. Say it, Scott.
Good night, gold diggers.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.